Oh, I got to tell you, so I was at Costco the other day, so I got with a Costco shirt on. I said, hey, man, what do you do here? He said, I work undercover. And I'm like, well, it's Costco. He said, not today. And I said, what do you mean you work undercover? He said, I catch shoplifters. And I started thinking, who shoplifts at Costco? How do you even do that? Don't mind my pallet jack I'm bringing in. I'll be taking all these Huggies and any cash you have in that drawer. I told him, I said, you have the easiest job here, man. Well, second easiest. Easiest got in with a highlighter. That's the guy's job. You know they had a meeting. Should we get a security guard or camera? No, go get Ted and a highlighter. The worst place. So it's here? It was worst place. So I was doing a chicken wire gig. They had chicken wire around stage. Yeah, to keep bottles from hitting you. It didn't stop the liquid. And they had I'll never forget, I was walking in the entrance and you open the door and there was a sign that had rules of the establishment, and rule number 4 was no firearms allowed indoors. That was the 4th rule. Meridian, Mississippi. 1986. They love me. Actually, they did. It was fun. But yeah, that was probably the worst setup. That it? All right, I'm gonna move on. All right, last one. What? Have you ever traveled? Internationally, yes. Canada. I've done shows in Canada, Mexico. Clap, you have kids, middle school, elementary, younger. Clap, you have kids down that age, yeah? You got kids? Yeah, you do, yeah. Y'all have kids right there? How many kids do you have? 2, what are the ages? 8 and 6. Did you know that, sir? Okay. You just kind of look going, yeah. Yeah, boys or girls? Boy and girl, which one's older? Boy, okay, so you got them both. Way to go. All y'all that clap with kids, just raise them, right? Okay? Spank them, pop them. You get home tonight, wake them up and pop them. If you're afraid to, bring them by here, I'll pop them for you. I'm over, I got to snap, you'll read about me. You know what happened to Henry Cho? He got arrested. He spanked 25 kids in Walmart. Clap, you got spanked growing up. I just want to hear who out there got spanked. Just tell me who got spanked. Yeah? Everybody okay?
Yeah!
Yeah, pop your kids. We protect them too much. We're guilty too. Car seats I'll give you 100%. But like bicycle helmets, come on. Bobby can't ride a bike, that's Bobby's fault. Clap, you never wore a helmet. Who never wore a helmet out there? We're okay. See, Bobby ain't here because Bobby ain't supposed to be here. That's nature's way. That's why we have so many stupid people nowadays are wearing helmets. We have no way to thin the herd. That's a joke, people. I don't wish any harm on any child unless he can't ride a bike. Clap, you have kids middle school and younger. Who has kids out there middle school, younger? Clap, anybody? Clap, put your hands together. Right there. How many kids y'all have?
Well, we have a 16-year-old and a 4-year-old.
You have a 16-year-old and a 4-year-old. You're an idiot. That's just... That was a good New Year's Eve, huh? Woo, come here, baby. Hey, woo, yeah. That's stupid. You're dumb. So 16 and 4. So 16-year-old boys, girls, what do you have?
16-year-old is a boy.
Boy.
4-year-old is a girl.
A girl, there you go. Okay. Still stupid. Man, I would kill my wife. Your what? Yeah, that was a good day, wasn't it? I'm kidding. I'm sure it's great. God, good night.
You have nothing else to say?
No, I don't have anything else to say. I already. Usually when I call people an idiot, that's it. So. My wife always goes, you know you really can't do that. I go, yeah, I can. You can't do that. I can do it. Because they think I'm joking. I'm kidding. Okay. 16. 4. Wow. That's my mother-in-law. He's Korean. His family came over from South Korea. I've never been to Korea. I've been to Hawaii. That's Hawaii. Some of y'all knew that. Kind of sad. Never been to Hawaii? Get there if you can. I love Hawaii. I love the words, all the vowels in their words. Kind of pali ali ali ali. Kamea mea mea mea. Kapa a a a a a. That's why there's no Hawaiian version of Wheel of Fortune. That always takes a second. I don't know why. But when you go to Hawaii, you start speaking like a local. You do. You pick up their cadence because their words are just beautiful. Waikoloa, Kapalua, Waikiki. I was at the North Shore one time. This lady's looking at this sign. She's going, Pipilini, Pipilini. I said, no, ma'am, that's pipeline. It's a true story. That woman's going, Pepe, Pepele, Pepe, Pepe, Lene, Pepe, Pepele, Pepe. My wife and I are just standing there. I swear my wife goes, Henry, don't. I said, I have to. It's like my job. I leaned over and went, pipeline. That woman's husband, he was like, oh. So I have 3 kids, my wife and I. We have 2 boys and a little girl. A buddy of mine had 4 boys. He finally had a girl. His first thought was hallelujah, so they named her Hallie. Isn't that sweet? So my daughter's name is Vasectomy. Yeah, we call her Snippy. It's a Snippy Cho if you're keeping score. I got to stop telling that joke, man. But when I wrote it, she was a little girl, you know. People see us in public, they'd walk up and go, oh, you must be Vasectomy. She's this little girl. She's like, I guess, I don't know. Now she's a teenager, man. Just the other day, she goes, thanks, Dad. That man over there just called me Vasectomy. Well, I was going to pay for your car. I'd shut up. She's awesome, man. Clap, you have kids middle school younger. Who has kids middle school younger? Anybody have kids out here? Yeah? Got a few people? Yeah, right. How many kids do you have, man? 2. What are the ages?
9 and 10.
9 and 10. Boys or girls? Boys. Oh, there you go. 2 boys, back to back. That's what we did. You know, boys are easy to raise. Just kind of wake up and run around and break stuff. Then God gave me a daughter. Whew, rocked my world. It changed everything. I had to learn how to listen, pay attention, care. My My boys do not understand the daddy-daughter thing. They don't get it. They're like, Dad, you spoil her rotten. I go, yeah, sure do. She gets anything she wants. I go, yep, sure does. She wants a pony. You're going to get her a pony? I go, yeah, I'll get her a pony. They're like, can we get a new Xbox? I go, no, got to save money for a pony. What are you, crazy? Get out of my house. Stop eating my groceries. What are you doing? The weirdest thing about having kids is when they start going to school, you end up hanging out with their classmates' parents a lot. Well, my daughter's best friend's little boy's half Vietnamese, and his dad's name is Me. So Me and I, I know. Me and I were inspectors at a robotics tournament, and it turned to a bad Asian version of Who's On First. Because the director came up and said, hey, who signed off on this robot? And I said, me. He goes, you? And I said, no. Well, then who? Him. Well, who's he? Me. We can do this all day, buddy. So Me found out I was making fun of him. He's a grown man. He's had that name his entire life. No one's ever made fun of him except for me. Me. Yeah. So he called me and said, gets worse. I go, how? He goes, my sister's name is you. I said, you're lying. He goes, I swear. I'm like, wow, how cruel are your parents? We're going to name him Me and You and send him to America. That's what we're doing. That'll teach him to talk back.
What started you in comedy?
What started me? Alex finished and introduced me. I was in college, and my buddies asked me what I really wanted to do, and I said, I think I'm going to try stand-up comedy, and they're like, you're not funny. I go, I know, but I think I can do it. So I entered a competition out of the Clear Blue, and there's a Monday night, and they're going to have 12 comedians, and I was the 13th one to sign up. So they said, if somebody falls out, we'll call you. So somebody dropped out, and I still don't know who that is, but I owe them a couple bucks. So I went down there, and I thought it was 12 guys like me, and it was 11 comedians and me. So I told my buddies, I'm going to go up and just never do this again, but I'm going to just do it since we're here. And I destroyed. I won. That was a Monday. So I got hired, I started working on Wednesday, and then I dropped out of college on Friday. And that was 37 years ago, and to my Asian friends, sorry I dropped out of college, but I was born here. I have plenty of time left, and I have plenty of jokes left before I get out of here. Does anybody have any questions so far? This whole room, y'all just went, what? I do this at all my shows because sometimes after the show, people have a question and I'm not around, so now it's a good time. Am I a Tennessee fan? Yeah, but I'm a grown-up. So it doesn't really affect my life. Well, Tennessee's the volunteer state. They can't make you live there, so. Yes, back there. Was I on Johnny Carson? I was supposed to be Johnny's last new guy. So I was at NBC about 6 times backstage getting ready. But what happened was he announced his retirement. So everybody and their brother came out of the woodwork to show up. So I'd be sitting there ready to go on. I was in I was in TV Guide that I was going to be on. I'd be standing in there and Bette Midler would walk in. And then Clint Eastwood the next week. And then, but I was Jay's first guy. So that was 1992. I was there. And Mr. Carson was very nice. He apologized. He said I should have waited if I would have waited 3 more weeks, he'd have done it. And he was sorry, and he wrote me a great letter. So it's all right. But it's good to be back in the South. I love it here, man. I love being back in the South. I love the wintertime in the South. It cracks me up, man, because we still freak out. They close school here if they predict snow. If you think it's going to snow, you run to the store and load up. Because Lord knows, you may be snowed in for at least a day. Next day it melts, you got 14 loaves of bread, man. Well, man, what am I going to do with all this bread? I don't know, you want a sandwich or something? A buddy of mine from LA was in town about, just about a month ago. It was amazing. It snowed. He didn't believe the whole bread phenomenon. So I took him to the store. We went to the bread aisle. He went, oh my gosh! There was one bag of hot dog buns. And I grabbed them real fast. I may need them, you never know. That reminded me of being a kid, though, when you had to go to school and have peanut butter jelly on a hot dog bun. Because your mama was late. And all your buddies, hey man, what is that? It's a hot dog bun. Are you eating a hot dog? No, it's peanut butter and jelly on a hot dog bun. Hey, everybody here's got peanut butter and jelly on a hot dog bun. His mama was late. And when you have kids, she'll be able to find everything they can't. I don't know when it happens. I'll never get this. Jackson, my oldest, was a little boy, and he had a DS, little gamer, right? He left it in my truck. My truck's not dirty. It's not in my truck. So we walk in, I look at my wife, I go, it's not in there. My wife's like, let me go look. I'm like, well, go look. No, she was already outside when I said that. I'm not stupid. She came back in 30 seconds. It's right there. Hands it to Jackson, walks off. He looks at me and goes, how did she do that? I'm like, well, your mom's a witch. You ever seen your mom float? Witches can't float. Your mom's a witch. He goes, she can find everything except her own cell phone. Are y'all one of those? Yeah, my wife, it's unbelievable how many times I got to ping my wife's phone. I get a text. I'll be 8 states away from her. I get a text from her friend. Can you ping your wife's phone? I'm like, no. People ask her all the time, is Henry funny all the time? And she's like, absolutely not. No. He just says funny stuff. He doesn't even know where it comes from. It just comes out. Like the other day, she's looking at her phone and she's reading it. She goes, oh my goodness, a huge tree fell on a funeral home. I said, let me guess, no survivors. She's like, where'd that come from? I go, I don't know, just thought of it. Thought it was funny, thought I'd say it. She introduced me to a young couple at church. She said they have 2 kids, 8 and 1. I said, wow, he's like a comet. Explain that to your neighbor on your way home. See, you didn't even make the comet reference. I thought about doing it, but that's 10 years now. Comets come around before you get pregnant again. That's crazy. I moved back to Tennessee about 5 years ago, and I met me a fine Southern girl. I got married me a good girl. She's actually from Alabama, so it's a so it's a mixed marriage. She's a Bama fan, but anyway. My wife is from Arab, Alabama. And if you've never heard of Arab, there you go. Arab is a town of 5,000 people, 5,000 white people only ever. Except the day we got married. There were 20 Korean people there. I took my whole family to Walmart. We just started walking around. Oh yeah. People were looking at us. I go, hey, what are you staring at? We just bought this place. We are taking over the Supercenter. Hey, I miss this whole Walmart phenomenon too. They're everywhere and they're huge. Let me tell you something about Walmart, all right? These super centers, you ever feeling a little depressed about yourself? Maybe you don't look as good as you used to? You go there around midnight. You walk out of there, you're the king of the world. My favorite comedian, wow. If you'd asked me 3 years ago, I'd have said Bill Cosby, but. Well, I've been drinking with Bill. I think we were drinking, I don't remember. Bill Cosby, Bob Newhart, Don Rickles, Jonathan Winters. So I was lucky enough, I was around Don Rickles many, many times. First time I ever met him, he's so great, man. Don Rickles, I met him, he goes, oh, Dr. Joel. So, because that's Don Rickles. And for younger people, you don't know who he is, Google it, he's the funniest guy ever. And you got to be able to take it. But Rickles was great. The first time I ever met him, we had a great conversation. He was there with Mr. Newhart, who I'd known before, and Mr. Newhart introduced us, and we had this great conversation, made me laugh many times, and as Mr. Rickles is walking off, he looked at me and goes, hey, Henry, one last thing. Too much starch? I laughed my butt off. So from then on, every time I saw him, he'd start walking up. He'd just go, hey, Henry. That was our little thing. How cool is that? Yeah, that's pretty cool. I learned this from my wife and my mother-in-law. You can say anything about anybody as long as you say, bless their heart. They do it all the time. Look at that ugly baby. Bless his heart. Look how fat that man is. Bless his heart. You women are evil. You know that, right? I'll never forget the first time my mother-in-law met my dad. Me and my dad went down to AURAB, got the car at the house. She walks out and says, hey to me. I swear she looks at my dad and goes, hello, Mr. Cho! My dad's like, what is she doing? I said, well, she thinks she's speaking Korean. He goes, bless her heart. I got time for this. Cool. You ever do that? Look at your watch, put your arm down. Somebody goes, hey man, what time is it? And you always got to look again. We're stupid. I have plenty of time left. I have plenty of jokes left before I get out of here. Anybody have any questions so far? This whole room, just what? I do this at all my shows. Sometimes after the show, we have a question or two, and I'm not around, so now it's a good time. Yes, ma'am.
Have you ever been to South Korea?
Have I been to South Korea? I went once. But I don't speak Korean because they didn't offer it in my high school. I took Spanish. That was crazy. Korean people would walk up and just start talking to me. And I was like, ¿Qué pasa, amigo? No comeras, por favor. How old is my oldest son? Did I buy him something to drive? Are you a car salesman? What the heck's that? Yes. How about that? Yes. Are you referencing an old joke of mine? You are? Okay. Well, I didn't set it up, so it won't work. What he's talking about is, so Asian people. I was the only Asian person in Knoxville when I was growing up. I never saw another Asian person, so I had no idea I was supposed to be smart. I didn't figure out to my first day of college, people sitting next to me trying to copy my work. They're like, man, you're not smart. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I was born here. So then later in the show, I would talk about my son Jackson, and I bought him a 2000 F-250 6-speed diesel 4x4. Because I want all my kids to learn how to drive a stick shift. And you want to figure it out? Stick shift. He can't text and drive. Diesel, he can't sneak out. It's pretty smart, huh? And I was born here. I tell you what's crazy, when your kids start going to school, you end up hanging out with their classmates' parents a lot. You don't know them very well, but you're with them all the time. One of my daughter's best friends, little boy, he's half Vietnamese, and his dad's name is Me. So Me and I know. Me and I were inspectors at a robotics tournament and turned to a bad Asian version of Who's On First. The director came up and said, hey, who signed off on this robot? And I said, me. He goes, you? And I said, no. Well, then who? Him. Well, who's he? Me. We can do this all day, buddy. So Me found out I was making fun of him in public. He's a grown man. He's had that name his entire life. No one's ever made fun of him except for me. So now we call him Dude. I nicknamed him Dude. Even his kids call him Dude. He got so mad, he came up to me the other day, he goes, why am I Dude? I go, because we're sick of me. He goes, what do you mean you're sick? I go, I'm sick of playing your games, man. He goes, what are you talking about? I said, I don't even know how you communicate in your own home. He goes, what are you talking about? I said, I called your house the other day. Your wife answered. I said, who's picking up the kids? And she goes, me. I said, shut up, I'll get them. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. One of my daughter's best friends, little boy, he's half Vietnamese, and his dad's name is Me. So Me and I know. Me and I were inspectors at a robotics tournament, and it turned to a bad Asian version of Who's On First. Because the director came up and said, hey, who signed off on this robot? And I said, me. He goes, you? And I said, no. Well, then who? Him. Well, who's he? Me. We can do this all day, buddy. So Me found out I was making fun of him. He's a grown man. He's had that name his entire life. No one's ever made fun of him except for me. He called me and said, it gets worse. I go, how? He goes, my sister's name is you. I said, you're lying. He goes, I swear. I'm like, well, how cruel are your parents? We're going to name them Me and You and send them to America. That's what we're doing. That'll teach them to talk back. Who started snacks? I'd have a snack my entire childhood. Pre-game, halftime, post-game. Orange slices. Gotta have orange slices. There's a snack list. I had no idea there was a snack list till my first practice ever. I told all the parents we're not having snacks. This mom ran me down in the parking lot. We have to have snacks. It's going to be a snack list. I said, we're not having snacks. No, we're going to have snacks. See, Jeremy can't play a whole game without a snack. Jeremy needs a snack, or Jeremy can't play the whole game. I'm going, Jeremy's not that good. He'll never play a whole game. Why don't y'all eat at home and come late? How about that, huh? You know what started the whole phenomenon, kids, sports, and snacks? You know what started all that? Soccer. It did, because you have a snack when you're playing soccer because your hands are clean. Explain that to your neighbor on the way out of here. list? Yes. That really wasn't a question. It was a comment. Walmart. I'm kidding about the sports. Give them all the snacks they want. They need them. You know, God forbid they go, an hour and a half without. But you need to pop them. Is that your husband behind you? Okay, he's clapped every time I've said pop them. Yes, ma'am. Last one.
What have you loved about Lexington?
What have I loved about Lexington? Yeah, Dash. The golf courses. I played golf today. That's such a what? That's not a good answer?
Default.
That's a default. Well, that's what my brain's on right now. What do I love about Lexington? I love looking at all the horse farms. That's what.
That I will say that.
Somebody need to take a pill or something? What's going on? This whole section started looking at their phone. And that was yours? That's yours. Yeah, she was looking around like, what an idiot. That's how stupid you have to be to have your phone just keep ringing. What ringtone is that?
It's just the phone's ringtone.
It's the phone's ringtone. Okay, you're not the right generation, ma'am, to talk about how to use a phone. So my daughter got in trouble in school. She said something funny. They were learning about Native Americans, and the teacher let the kids pick their own Native American name. So she asked one boy, what's your name? Said, I'm Running Deer. Asked another boy, what's your name? Said, I'm Roaring Bear. Asked my daughter, said, what's your name? She said, I'm Chick-fil-A. That's just funny, right? Teacher got all upset, sent her to the office, called a parent-teacher conference. Yeah, unfortunately for her, I was home. My wife begged me not to go. My wife's like, you've never gone, why are you going now? I go, because I'm home. She's like, don't say anything. I'm like, okay. I didn't get a chance. We walked in, that teacher goes, so Mr. Cho, what do you think about that? I said, I think that is hilarious. She goes, don't you have any concerns? I said, yes, ma'am. Did she time it right? That's how we do things in my house. You're going to be funny, you better be really funny. We got home, my daughter's like, Dad, am I in trouble? I said, no, honey, that's hilarious. It's like genius funny. I said, did you think of the last second or did you have it? She goes, I had it. I was going to say it. And I thought, wow, I'm going to get in trouble. What would Dad do? Bam! I said, that's my girl. She said, did you do stuff like that growing up? I said, yeah. She goes, what's the best one? I said, all right. 8th grade history teacher was going on 6 weeks maternity leave. We're going to have a substitute for 6 weeks. First day she's there, we're in homeroom. My buddy looks at me and goes, the sub starts today. I go, that's right. He goes, well, today, you're our new foreign exchange student. I said, yes, I am. I comb my hair straight down. A girl named Kelly Coleman who made an AFS badge, I put that on. Then I kind of jogged in the room, just like an old Asian guy, just... I know that's wrong, okay? I saw it on MASH. My dad would kill me if he ever saw me doing that. He'd come running in this room. And my buddy was my interpreter. Yeah, we didn't speak Korean, but we figured she didn't either. And she bought it. She was talking to me like this. A few years ago, I'm doing a show in St. Louis, big theater. I told that story. Woman from the upper deck yelled out, "That was me!" I'm like, "Miss Davenport?" She goes, "Yes." I said, "How are you?" Thanks for showing up, Huntsville. Y'all sold out another show. What a great town y'all got here. Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be great when they finish. They're not done, right? So I come to Huntsville a lot. My in-laws live that away. So I come through here a lot. Like, too much. So I've seen all the changes. I remember when the Parkway was like doable. What is that? This is a place of a bunch of engineers, right? Yeah. And how'd that happen? God forbid you pass where you're going. I mean, I did it yesterday. I was going to go by the golf shop there to buy a shirt, and I went, "Where am I? Oh, there, hey!" I'll just go to Birmingham now. Can't really get back that way. So I live in Nashville, so I drive down here from there all the other times, except this particular weekend I was in Dallas all week, so I had to fly here to y'all's airport. Sorry. My manager's like, "Well, you're gonna have to fly to Huntsville." I go, "No, I got to fly to Nashville and I'll drive down." He goes, "No, you can fly into Huntsville." And I'm like, "You can?" Like on a real plane? And he goes, "Yes, we have. Yeah, yes, they have a direct flight from Dallas to Huntsville." So I did it, and yeah, y'all have an airport. Never knew it. Baggage claim and everything. I just thought it'd be some guy walking out going, "Who had the red bag?" All right, thanks. Howdy. How y'all doing? Yeah, I know what may be going through your mind right now. Just let it soak in a second or two. Because there's something wrong with this picture, ain't there? You're kind of going, "Hang on, that Asian guy's up there talking like a hillbilly." I'm full-blooded Korean, but I was born and raised in Knoxville, Tennessee, so I do talk this way. All right, great. Yeah. Y'all Korean or you from Knoxville? What's the deal? So, yeah. But I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee. It's kind of tough growing up there. I was the only Asian guy in like 4 states, so... Yeah, it's kind of tough growing up as a kid. Y'all remember playing Army when you were a kid? Yeah, I pretty much hated that game, man. All my buddies would go, "Okay, and it's the neighborhood against you. We'll give you a head start." And I'm booking down the road, man. We used to play a lot of cowboys and Indians, too, didn't we, guys? Cowboys and Indians. You guessed I hated this game, too, man. I was always the cook. Yeah, the toughest part about growing up back home is with my parents, My parents are from Korea, and English is my dad's second language, so naturally it gives them trouble. One time he really messed up. We were in this restaurant, waitress come up to take an order. My dad looked at her and went, "Oh, I'll take a quickie." No, Dad, that's quiche, man. My favorite comedian, wow. If you'd asked me 3 years ago, I'd have said Bill Cosby, but... Well, I've been drinking with Bill. I think we were drinking, I don't remember. Bill Cosby, Bob Newhart, Don Rickles, Jonathan Winters. So I was lucky enough, I was around Don Rickles many, many times. First time I ever met him, he's so great, man. Don Rickles, I met him, he goes, oh, Dr. Joel. So, because that's Don Rickles. And for younger people, you don't know who he is, Google it. He's the funniest guy ever. And you got to be able to take it. But Rickles was great. The first time I ever met him, we had a great conversation. He was there with Mr. Newhart, who I'd known before, and Mr. Newhart introduced us, and we had this great conversation, made me laugh many times, and as Mr. Rickles was walking off, he looked at me and goes, hey, Henry, one last thing. Too much starch? I laughed my butt off. So from then on, every time I saw him, he'd start walking off. He'd just go, hey, Henry. That was our little thing. How cool is that? Yeah, that's pretty. All my buddies can't believe I live here in LA now. I got a bunch of buddies back home. They're real goofy too. I swear they're goof heads. God, they're great people, but they're just goof heads. Buddy of mine was scared to go to New York with me like 2 months ago because he thought we'd get mugged up there. He kept going, Henry, we may get mugged up there. I said, no, we won't. He goes, well, we won't if they don't know that we're from out of town. I said, well, you're right. He goes, well, let's don't act like it. I said, okay, man, I got it. So we took a bus from the Bronx into downtown Manhattan. Whole time, my buddy John's going to Henry. We don't want people to know from out of town, so let's don't act like it. I said, all right, man, I got it. We step off the bus. My buddy John goes, yee, look at there, Henry, there's the Empire State Building. We just started handing out cash. And here's a story about John's cousin, because John's cousin's name's J.B. Stewart. And J.B. doesn't stand for anything. That's the guy's name, J.B. Stewart. So when he applied for his driver's license, he didn't want them to think that J.B. stood for anything. So on the application, he wrote J only, B only Stewart, and it came back Jonely Bonely Stewart. I swear. He was going, look at this, Henry. Jonely Bonely Stewart. Shazam, man. What's that clicking noise? But Jonely's a great hunter, man, but the way he hunts is different than anybody else. Because he goes, man, if it moves, shoot it. He'll go, got him, Zeke. Zeke? Thanks for getting that one. I do that back home. They go, what's wrong with Zeke? And according to a police report, Zeke's last words were, what's that clicking noise? But I have plenty of time left and plenty of jokes left before I get out of here. Anybody have any questions so far? Question right there. Hang on one second. Hey. Shh. You got other people around you, okay? They didn't come here to hear you. Yeah, this ain't TV. I can hear you. Okay, yes, ma'am.
Why don't you ever come to Michigan?
Why don't I ever come to Michigan? Why would I go to Michigan? What part of Michigan do you live in?
North of Detroit.
North of Detroit. Like where? Sterling Heights?
Rochester.
Rochester, yeah. So there's a good chance I'll be there next year.
Really?
Yeah, so what happened is, I was doing a bunch of TV and films, and then I kind of checked out for a decade to raise my kids. And vasectomy's older now, so I'm more mobile. So I'll probably get there next year. And if not, but I go up there and play golf all the time. But I don't do shows, I'm playing golf. You drove all the way here?
Yep.
Y'all came all the way from Rochester? So you're from here?
We stayed.
You stay with them? Well, thank you for coming. Yeah, see, I'm from Tennessee, so this is up north for me. So I've been married 24 years. My wife is awesome. She is gorgeous. You had nothing to do with it. Why are you clapping? She is gorgeous. She is smarter than I am. She's funnier, overmarried. Because every guy wants to overmarry, don't you, fellas? Yeah, you want your buddies walking up going, dude. Not dude. Oh, a few weeks ago, my wife got her identity stolen But the guy's spending less money. I'm just gonna let her ride. This woman's not like, she's shaking her head at me. It's a true story. And my wife's mad at me right now. I know she's mad. I haven't spoken to her. I just know she's not gonna be happy with me. She's called me 3 times before the show while I was back there. My phone rang 3 times, it was her, I didn't answer. Well, she has no idea I changed her name in my contacts to potential spam. Is that hilarious? That's hilarious, isn't it? Oh, she'll laugh after she's not. That's hilarious. It's hilarious. My wife's really smart. She really is. I mean, crazy smart. She has a BA, bachelor's degree in accounting. She has a law degree and a minor in archaeology, which means she knows how to spend money, she knows how to argue, and she's good at digging up the past. She's never said anything instantly stupid I got to talk about up here until last year, finally. I was doing a show in Cabo, had a couple nights off, and they gave us tickets to go hear this Mexican band. So we're walking down the street to go hear this band, and I looked at the tickets, and there's no name of the band on the tickets. And I'm like, hey, honey, I wonder who we're going to go see, because there's no name on here. And she goes, yeah, there is right there, no cameras. I said, honey, that's no cameras. Now, she's chasing me down the street because I'm texting the kids going, you're not going to believe what your mom just did. We got home a couple nights later, they had Latin music playing. My wife goes, what is that? And they go, and when you have kids, she'll be able to find everything they can't. I don't know when it happens. I'll never get this. Jackson, my oldest, was a little boy, and he had a DS, little gamer, right? He left it in my truck. My truck's not dirty. It's not in my truck. So we walk in, I look at my wife, I go, it's not in there. My wife's like, let me go look. I'm like, well, go look. No, she was already outside when I said that. I'm not stupid. She came back in 30 seconds. It's right there. Hands it to Jackson, walks off. He looks at me and goes, how does she do that? I'm like, well, your mom's a witch. You ever seen your mom float? Witches can't float. Your mom's a witch. He goes, she can find everything except her own cell phone. Are y'all one of those? Yeah, my wife, it's unbelievable how many times I gotta ping my wife's phone. I get a text, I'll be 8 states away from her. I get a text from her friend. Can you ping your wife's phone? I'm like, but my girlfriend was just out here last week and we had to go shopping every day we're here, and I'm not a big fan of doing that. Any guys here, you like shopping with your lady friends? You'd rather mow a yard, wouldn't you? Yeah, I'd rather mow 100 yards. I hate shopping with us because I end up the same way. I end up in a girl's clothing store. There's 2 chairs. This means this 80-year-old man sitting there. He looks at me going, son, it'll never get any better. And I'm ticked off, man. I'm going, God, I've been here for an hour. He goes, son, I've been here since 1962. And I think she's picked out an outfit. I don't know. But fellas I did something with her, I ain't never going to do again. If you've never ever gone shopping with your lady friend for makeup, take my advice and don't ever do it. Ladies, y'all back me up on this. We went shopping for eyeshadow and lipstick, and what do? Y'all paint it on the back of your hands and go, what's this color look like? Y'all put lipstick right here and go, what about this, babe? What about this? I had to make a hamp of it just to get her out of there. It's like, come on, babe, it's time to go. Come on, babe, it's time to go. That's why we never sent them out for house paint. They'd go, what's this color look like? But you go shopping. I shop with her all the time because it's a trade out. I shop with Beth. She'll do stuff with me. Like I love to shoot pool. Only guys shoot pool different than girls. Guys will go 12 ball corner pocket. Beth will go purple ball over there. Yeah, y'all laugh, but she beats is what pisses me off. My wife's going to Haiti soon. My wife is awesome. Been married 13 years. 13 years of marriage. It's great. Oh, you don't have to. Well, yeah, I am in showbiz. That's like 112. But anyway. But my wife is great. My wife's like most wives. My wife can find anything. The other day, my oldest boy, Jackson, lost his DS in my truck. He and I go looking for it. My truck's not dirty. It's not in there. I came in and go, honey, not in there. She's like, well, let me go look. I'm like, well, go look. Oh, she was outside when I said that. I'm not stupid. So she's back in 30 seconds. It was right there. I'm like, man. She hands it to Jackson, walks off. He looks at me and goes, how does she do that? I go, well, she's a witch. You ever seen your mom float? Your mom can't float. Witches can't float. Your mom's a witch. He's like, Mom can find anything except her own cell phone. My wife loses her cell phone 20 times a day. She has 2 phones so she can find the other phone. Luckily, she's in her own circle of 5 friends, so it's cheaper. I thought with all the cell phones she'd get all the talking out, but she doesn't. We still got to talk, you know. Women have to talk. It's a scientific fact. I'm not being sexist. Women use more words per day than men. It's not like 12 more. It's like thousands more. And if you don't get them out, they build up like rollover minutes. Then we pay the penalty. If my wife would figure out I don't care about 95% of stuff she cares about, like our house, I don't care about our house. Our lives would be so much smoother. The other day I was watching a ball game. She just paused and goes, hey, Henry, you like these curtains? I said, yes. What do you like about them? No. One of those gets you out of here, right? Y'all know who Glenn Campbell was? Okay, Glenn Campbell passed away. God rest his soul. So Glenn and I were doing a show in New Orleans a while back, and he had a touch of a cold. He goes, hey man, just put a cough drop in your mouth. That's what I do. I go, you sing with a cough drop in there? He goes, yeah, no one can tell. And I go, yeah, you're not that good anymore. But so we were doing a show for the International Poetry Society in New Orleans. So we get in the car to go to the venue, and Glenn gets in and goes, hey, Henry, you got your chicken jokes? And I go, excuse me? He goes, you going to do some chicken jokes? And I went, oh, no, you know what? They're all yours, man. Okay, because I got a couple of chicken jokes. I go, yeah, do your chicken jokes, man. So I go up and do my bit. Glenn comes out, packed house, thousands of people. He starts telling chicken jokes, and they're just staring at him. And his manager's standing right next to me, and I just start laughing. He goes, what? And Glenn looks at me and goes, what's going on? I go, poetry, not poultry. And his manager goes, did you know the whole time? I went, yeah, I sure did. He's like, why didn't you tell him? I go, because I'm a pro. Glenn hated me from that day on, man. Those people stared at him like he was the biggest idiot. Afterwards, you do that? I go, yeah, dude, yeah, I did. It took me twice. No, when you said chicken jokes, it didn't register until you said it again, and I went, oh, God, he's an idiot. Yeah, okay. Do your chicken jokes, Glenn. Go for it. Newly married, engaged, folks? Anybody? Newly married, engaged? Yeah? All right, you're not excited. Newly married or engaged? Newly married. Newly married. How long have you been married? A year. A year? Almost. So, 11 months? Last November. That's how guys keep track of time. It was hot when we got married. It's getting hot again. About a year. You could have done yours by Thanksgiving, man. I don't know. So you've been married 7 months-ish. Okay, that's not even close to a year. Just don't ever make that mistake the rest of your life. She's giving you, hey, she'll give you, see, you get a pass. She's over there tapping you on your shoulder. You know why? You've been married less than a year. The first year doesn't count. It's fake. No, because you don't care. Everything's so good, see? She's like, oh, that's okay, honey. No. Year 2 on, ain't going to happen. One is going to snap. Year 2 on. Right now, you still like each other. Y'all can do whatever, and you're still going to like what each other cooks or does. It's, oh, yeah, that's fine, you bought that. Yeah, whatever. Year 2 on? No. One of you's going to snap. Year 2 on. You'll be eating breakfast. And one of you's going to go, I hate Lionel Richie. And you're like going, what's that all about? I hate him. All right, then your music changes from then on. So don't let her trick you. Every woman tricks us. Oh, you do? First year my wife and I were married, we went to bed together. She looked fantastic. Year 2 on, looks like she's going to race the Iditarod. Wears hunting socks and Uggs to bed. I haven't seen her feet in 22 years. Mark my words, sir, year 2 on, you hear yourself saying stuff like, wow, new sweats? I love gray. Yeah, put the hood on, go to the bed of the Unabomber. Yeah, come on. They were learning about Native Americans, and the teacher let the kids pick their own Native American name. Cute little exercise. So she asked one boy, what's your name? Said, I'm Running Deer. Asked another boy, what's your name? Said, I'm Roaring Bear. Asked my daughter, said, what's your name? She said, I'm Chick-fil-A. That's just funny, right? Teacher got all upset, sent her to the office, called a parent-teacher conference. Unfortunately for her, I was home. I didn't get to say anything. I got all fired up. I walked in. She goes, so, Mr. Cho, what do you think about that? I said, I think that is hilarious. She said, don't you have any concerns? I said, yes, ma'am. Did she time it right? That's all I really worry about. We got home, my daughter's like, Dad, am I in trouble? I said, no, genius funny. I said, did you think of it last second or did you have it? She goes, oh, I had it. And I was going to say it, and I thought, I'm going to get in trouble. What would Dad do? I said, that's my girl. All right, somebody wanted to hear this part. So she asked me, did you do stuff like that when you were in school? I said, of course. She said, like what? I said, okay, here's the best one. 8th grade history teacher was going on a 6 weeks maternity leave. We're having a substitute for 6 whole weeks. First day she's there, we're in homeroom. My buddy goes, you know, the sub starts today. Oh, that's right. He goes, well, today you're our new foreign exchange student. I said, yes, I am. I comb my hair straight down. Girl named Kelly Coleman made an 8FS badge, and I put that on. Then I kind of jogged in the room like an old Asian guy with a bunch of stuff in his pockets. You know. I know that's wrong, okay? I saw it on MASH. My dad would kill me if he ever saw me doing that. He'd come running in this room. And my buddy was my interpreter. Well, we didn't speak Korean, but we figured she didn't either. She bought it. She was talking to me like this. I was in Charlotte the other day, doing a show, and I told that story. A woman from the upper deck yelled out, that was me. I'm like, Miss Davenport? She goes, yes. I said, how are... My wife is great. She is very smart. She just got her law degree, so she's like a professional at arguing. I didn't know this. In college, she had a minor in archaeology, so she's good at digging up the past. She hates that joke. Just so you know, she doesn't like it. That's not really funny. Yeah, it is. It's pretty funny. So I'm just glad I'm doing shows again. It's great to see y'all here because I was shut down for a year and a half, and I've toured my entire marriage. And then I was home for a year and a half. Man, I love my family, but not every day. There's another pandemic, I'm getting it. I ain't going through that again, man. I'm a lucky traveler. I figured this out years ago. I was the last plane out of Bangor, Maine, right before that big blizzard, last plane out. Before that, I was the last plane out of New Orleans, right before Katrina. More recently, I was the last plane out of Tampa, right before Irma. So just so y'all know, I'm leaving here Sunday. Yeah, I get the plants inside. People in Maine were freaking out about the snow. I'm like, you live in Maine, man. They have those goofy winter sports up there. The Winter Olympics has my favorite sport. They have that biathlon, you know that one? Where they cross-country ski and then shoot a rifle? That's too easy one in my book. Imagine you're in third place, but you have 2 bullets left. You're a little slow